Hello. Welcome here. Thank you for being here in this place. I am honored today once again to journey along with all of you and thankful for you. Thankful for your love and your support and your friendship on this journey together into higher consciousness. Learning to live in the spaciousness of pure awareness. And in this place there's nothing to do and nowhere to be, and man, there's no one to be. There's simply to be here now in this present moment. So I invite you to take just a moment to be grateful to your own self for being present here and now. Send gratitude to the body, this beautiful, wonderful, very complex, really, vessel we utilize to navigate this human journey. Give to it some love. If you want to, you can even just embrace yourself, put your arms around yourself and hug yourself in this moment and say thank you to the body. And then allow yourself to feel a sense of thanksgiving to the mind and to the brain. Even though it is constantly thinking thoughts and bringing up conversations that we may prefer to not have at times, it is still such a necessary tool for our journey through this life. And giving thanks to it for all of the beautiful information that it brings on a regular basis and all of the work that it does within the body. Now, we're going to get straight in, and just another subtle reminder, we're not in this practice to have some kind of a aha moment that switches on and everything is just fixed. We're here to create a practice of consciousness. We are habitual beings, psychological, physical, and spiritual, all interconnected, journeying through this human experience and expression. And so we're not here to have, again, some kind of a major jolt. We're here in this space together to experience an expansion through habitual practice. So you're invited into this space for that purpose. And so here we are. And so I invite you to sit comfortably, lie down comfortably. Feel the safety of this moment. If you feel comfortable doing so, close your eyes or lower your gaze towards the earth, or maybe a candle or some focal point in the room. And now we turn our attention inward. Breathe patiently in and out through the nose. And focus your attention on the breath. And right here, right now, set the intention to observe, witness, and watch the breath. Breath as your anchor for this practice. The breath as what you can always return to. Every time you notice that you might have become distracted or caught up in thought, notice the breath. In fact, let's receive 3 intentional breaths together, in through the nose about 3 or 4 seconds. On the exhale, sighing out, and as you do, allow the body and the mind to relax even more. Breathe in. And exhale. And again, breathe in. And exhale. And again, breathe in. And exhale. And with breath awareness as intention, consider the following. Are you being pulled toward a pleasant or attractive thought? Each time you notice the mind wandering towards an object of desire of any sort, gently apply this intention, this antidote. Focus more tightly on the breath, whether the thought is pleasant and attractive or not. Continue to bring the focus back to the breath. If the draw to this pleasant thought or sensation is too strong, bring repulsion to mind. Allow a bad thought, something that you don't like, to come. I know that sounds strange. We are focused on the breath today, not thinking. If it's a person that you're craving, bring to mind all their very human, yet repulsive bodily functions. And again, this is very different than usual, but we're keeping our focus on the breath, not on thoughts. If it's a place that you are craving, bring to mind its negative qualities. If it's an object that you're craving, bring to mind its lack of intrinsic value. Finding balance when it comes to pleasure and pleasant thoughts. Stay with the breath. Stay with the breath. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. And then notice if you're spending too much time fighting against negative thoughts or negatively thinking, maybe self-criticism. Come back to the breath, back to the simplicity of staying present with the breath. And if the draw of negativity is just too strong, spend some time noticing the positive. Notice the positive in where you are right now. If you need help with that, notice the positivity in you made it here today. You're right here. You are giving effort to this discipline. Notice the positive qualities of the breath. The positive sensations in your body. You're cultivating awareness of positive sensations in the mind. And then return to the breath. The beautiful, powerful, magical breath. And now with intention, breathe in. And exhale. Once again, breathe in. And exhale. And one more time, breathe in. And exhale. And as you sit here watching the breath, notice if you're feeling anxious or restless or impatient. Notice if there's a list of to-dos coming up from the mind, and if you are experiencing that, recognize the ways in which you are also already calm. Here you are, seated or lying down, meditating. Invite in a feeling of spaciousness and ease. Focus a little more on a patient, longer exhale breath. But come back to the breath. Stay present with the breathing in and the breathing out. So on these 3 breaths, we'll breathe in deeply and exhale slowly, preparing now for a deep breath. Breathe in. exhale slowly. And again, breathe in. And exhale slowly. And one more time. Breathe in. And exhale slowly. And then notice if you're feeling dull, or heavy, or sleepy. If you are, adjust your body a little bit. Maybe sit up taller, stretch out longer. Spend more time breathing in. And you can even open your eyes. Try it first, keeping your gaze low, and then lift your gaze if you need to. Stay straight and neutral in your spine. Stay aware of the breath. Keep coming back to the breath. Stay focused, curious, and interested in the breath. Receive a deep breath in. And exhale slowly. And once again, deep breath in. And exhale slowly. And another deep breath in. And exhale slowly. And as you stay here, present with the breath, recognize if there are any feelings of doubt. Does the mind doubt the necessity of staying, of being present? Does the mind doubt the necessity of paying attention to the breath? Inquire of the mind, in what way do you think you might be better off doing something else? And then come back to the breath. Now feel within your body all of the benefits that you've already received. As you observe the breathing in and breathing out, notice the breath's qualities. Gentle, soft, patient, full and steady. Recognize these positive qualities of breath. Recognize these positive qualities of breath as the same positive qualities you experience in your mind. Notice the gentleness, patience, a sensation of wholeness, peace, calmness, balance, and steadiness. But these and so much more are the benefits of meditation and the practice of pure presence. And the longer you stay, the more you will notice. And the more you will notice that this present moment is always exactly where you need to be. In this space where there's nothing missing and nothing broken. Here, in the now. Maybe allow yourself to smile, knowing that as you go out to face your day, you can always return to the observation of the breath. And that as you do this habitually, every time you return your focus to the breath, you will bring yourself back into this calm awareness, back into this beautiful spaciousness where the temple of pure presence is within you. This calm and peace is always within you. This is the sanctuary of your soul. And I'll invite you now to begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. And maybe stretch a little bit. Start to feel more clearly the surface beneath you, whether you're seated or lying down. Preparing now to come back into this space. You can open your eyes whenever you feel so inclined, but bring those hands together and rub them together gently in front of you. Maybe place those hands over your eyes. Consider opening your eyes behind those hands. And here you are, right here, right now. About to go and face the world, knowing that the pure, spacious consciousness is always a breath away. Bring those hands down to your lap or bring them together in the praying hands position. And you can bring those hands either into the heart space or right before the third eye. I like to call it the primary eye. And I say to you, Namaste, Namaskar, Amitabha, Aho, Om, Ashe. Love and mercy, peace and grace, truth and tranquility, serenity, compassion, courage, confidence, truth, loving awareness, bliss, ecstasy. And so it is. And so it is. Now, go and make it a great day. Just because you can And remember, you can always return to the breath. And when you do, open up this spacious calm once again. Peace to you, my friends. Make it a great day.